So in the year that I gave my life to the Lord, I ended up experiencing a lot of spiritual warfare. I was getting these thoughts, these ideas, these suggestions from the enemy. So one night I went up onto my roof, which is where I would go to talk to God. And I went and I prayed for like the longest prayer that I ever prayed at the time, which was like 10 minutes. And I went and I spoke in tongues for like 10 minutes straight. And after the 10 minutes, I opened my eyes, and for whatever reason, I felt compelled to look up and behind me just to see what was behind me in the sky. And I looked up and there was the full moon, and what appeared to be this heart shape stamped out of this sheet of clouds. This heart went right across a full moon right as I looked up after a 10-minute prayer in tongues. And it was almost as if God was saying that he saw my prayer and that he loves me. Isn't that cool? Now, I just wanted to share statistically how impossible that is. Not only did there have to be a shape in the clouds that was in the shape of a heart, but then it had to align with the path of the moon, right? It had to align with the moon. It didn't go above or below the moon. It went right over it. And then not only that, but the timing of it, where I prayed for 10 minutes and then in a split second looked up behind me, and then it moved across the full moon. That is even more statistically crazy. And then lastly, it was the phase of the moon. It wasn't like a waning gibbous or a crescent moon. It was a full moon. So like you had all those components that are like statistically like impossible to time all at once. And it all happened in one moment. Now, it was so cool that I ended up painting a painting of this moment to remember it. And here's the painting. This is the painting. As you can see, here's the roof. That's where I was sitting. There's the full moon. And that's what kind of the heart looked like. It was actually in that shape. Now, this kind of ended up looking like an owl with like two wings. Now, that's not what it actually looked like when I saw it. It was more of just like this giant sheet of cloud. But still, nonetheless, this is kind of the gist as to what it looked like. And yeah, I thought it was a cool moment to remember. So that's the short little story I have. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more testimonies like this one, subscribe to the channel, and I plan to upload more. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.